Good morning, guys. It is Thursday today. It's still September. The sun is actually out. However, it's still like 9 degrees outside, so it's not warm. And I don't think the warmth will come back actually this year. I think it's cold from now and on. But I have some exciting things happening in December that is going to bring back the warmth for me. So, yay. I had a really rough evening and night, I can tell you. My tics came back yesterday. And usually when I get that tired, just sitting and stitching kind of makes my brain concentrate on the stitching and I don't twitch. But I was actually twitching while I was stitching, which is unusual, which also means that I've been overusing myself completely, doing too much. I think a part of it was that I got so excited with the vlog that I wanted to make an end slate and I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that, and I ended up just doing too much. And on top of that, adding on going shopping, and yeah, it's a lot. It sounds like very little, but for me it's a lot, especially now with all the migraines and stuff. So yeah, rough evening. When I went to bed, my body was in this, I don't know, it was like popping and just raising. The whole body was raising. And I think it has to do with like my hormonal imbalance. I've been getting a lot of hot flashes lately. I'm menopausal. I've been menopausal since I was 30. I have a hormone treatment for it, but I usually don't get the hot flashes because of the hormone treatment. But the prolactinoma actually kind of goes around that hormone treatment. So I've been having a lot of hot flashes, especially at night. They're not as bad as I had them when I got diagnosed with the menopause. When I got diagnosed with the menopause, I woke up literally covered in sweat once every half hour, and the sweat was like for 15 minutes. So I had a 15-minute kind of hot flash. I could rest for 15 minutes, then I got another 15 minutes. I was completely bonkers by the end of that. Now they're mostly just that my whole body just overheats. I need to take off all the covers, and then I cool down pretty quickly, and then I get all the covers on, and then I have another one. But don't think that I'm actually awake before they woke me up. I don't think they are waking me up right now. So that's a good thing. But I had a very hard time going to sleep yesterday. And I really don't know why. Part of me wonders if it is because I was drinking on that cup of tea, the spicy tea, for a couple of hours. Because that is how I do it. I drink tea. When I do a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, I get it in my little cup. Today I have a small cup for my coffee. And I usually don't drink it when it's hot. I usually drink continuously for a couple of hours because I will be stitching, and I take a swig of coffee and then I continue stitching, and then it's like 9 in the afternoon or a couple of hours later and I still drinking on it. And the tea I was drinking on yesterday, I think I drank on it until like 5 or 6. And I usually need to stop with the caffeine at 4. So that might have been the issue, or a bit of the issue. But yeah, I couldn't rest. And I knew that I had a really bad migraine attack because I get tinnitus from the migraines. I actually get that like sound in my ears. And you are really, when it's quiet, you really notice it. So yeah, it's a part of the migraine. It's part of everything, pushing on everything and how blood is flowing, and yeah, there's complex things happening up here. Yeah. So I had a rough evening, but and after I talked to you, the last time I talked to you, after that I really didn't do anything but stitch. I am stitching on this little secret thing. I don't know. I passed a part of it yesterday, which made me kind of like it a little bit more. I like strong colors. And so far I've been using a lot of light colors because it's light washes of watercolor that I'm doing. So yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna stop hinting soon, but I feel like I want to finish it first, and I think it will be finished tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully tomorrow. But yeah. So yeah, I've talked your ears off. I am going to do a little bit more stitching, a little bit more of YouTube, while I'm waiting for the clips to transfer, and then I'm gonna edit the video, and I'm probably gonna continue stitching after that. So that is kind of the plan of today. No busy things, not doing all of the 72 things today. I got a really bad headache. I'm waiting with the Citadone just to see if it kind of reduces after a couple of hours. So no painkillers so far. It's more of I want to know where, because I knew that I had an issue with my painkillers actually causing some of my headaches. So I kind of don't want to take too many of them, but I'm still going to need them in a couple of hours. But yeah. But so far so good. But good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm sitting here. I tried to edit the video. I will see when I get to editing that video. I started listening to it, and I started didn't do very hard cuts. I just, I take all of this and we take all of that, and I think I'm up in 30 minutes already, and not even a fraction of the clips I've gone through. So I'm gonna take a break because I haven't had my lunch yet. Christopher is out picking up some Thai for us, and I'm just exhausted already, and I'm just not in the mood to listen to myself drivel on idiotic things. So we'll see when the video gets up. It will get up today, but right now, with the headaches and with everything, I just have to not push myself. That's just how it is. Not push myself. So I thought I'd sit down and do some coloring instead. I really don't know what I'm gonna color and what I'm gonna do, but something. But we'll see. I might just nope that too. I have a nope day. I have one of those days when I really don't have the energy to do anything, just because I did too much yesterday. So I think I might just turn off the lights again and go sit in the sofa, because nope, it's a nope day. But I know that those days will come, especially when I'm doing too much the day before. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna move there, wait for Christopher to come back with the lunch. Basically, there's a Thai truck, one of the food trucks, a food truck it's a Thai truck, and they're parked 2-minute walks from here. We live in an area where it's very close to a couple of very big complexes of big companies. We have a couple of really big building companies. NCC is one of them, and they build everything, houses, but mostly offices and parking structures and stuff like that. Not so much actually living construction. So there's more of those, and they have their headquarters just around the corner from us. So they have hundreds and hundreds of people working there. So then you get things like the food truck. to have that big headquarter there, we actually do have very little restaurants. But I think that they do have a restaurant in the house that is just for them. And then there is a hotel restaurant supposed to be really, really good that we haven't been to, also around the corner. Otherwise, we really have super crappy food things. But the Thai truck comes here for lunch, so whenever we are both home for lunch, we try to grab it. So yeah, I'm gonna have Thai for lunch. So it's time for me to head to bed. Today did not go as planned at all. I didn't end up editing the vlog, but I'm gonna edit it tomorrow together with the other one, because I just couldn't sit in front of the computer. I was so exhausted. I did do some coloring for some cards. I have so many ideas that I just want to try. Don't have the energy to do them, but I'm doing a little bit every day, so that's good. But I spend most of the day in the sofa doing stitching. I had issues speaking already like noon, so it was a worse day. But again, I had a pretty good productive day the day before yesterday, so I think I need to be able to pace myself better. I took too much out of me on the day before, so today I'm a little bit tired. So tomorrow I'm gonna go through all the clips. I'm gonna try to kind of just go through all of them and listen to them and see what the things I'm saying, and try to actually cut it down to be 15-20 minute tops. And this is going to be much shorter because I have hardly vlogged today. But there will be days like this, and I wanted to take you on the journey, or on this roller coaster of my life. So I do need to show you the bad days too. I've had a nope day today. I told you before, a nope day is when I'm kind of sad and tired, and I just want to not do anything. But I figured out that a lot of people, especially people who are very productive and highly functioning, or what it's called, that want to do all the things, they usually have ups and downs because it's hard to always be up, and I don't know, just hard being what you want to be. So I will feel better tomorrow. I have a few things that is kind of on my mind when it comes to being scared of doing stuff, and just not doing them instead of just pushing them, and like it's never gonna be anything good, so I'm just not doing it. And I think I was a little bit more affected of the result from the Superstar challenge, which I didn't win. I think I need to craft again. I think I need to do it every day and do a lot of it every day, because that's the only way you get good at it. I need to find myself and my style, but the only way to do that is to continue doing and doing and doing and doing, and try to step out of my comfort zone over and over and over again, and then we'll see. But it's the stepping out of the comfort zone that's the hard thing. But yeah, but I'm almost done with that piece that I sharded. It is coming out better than I was expecting, and I have learned a lot from it, and that was kind of why I wanted to stitch it up, because you can only understand so much from a chart or from a fake version. You won't see the threads, you won't see the shine, you won't see all of those, you won't see the natural shadows you get from when you're stitching a piece. All of those things, you don't really see them unless you actually stitch them up. And I really liked it in the end. There's a few things. There's a lack of contrast in some places, so the bigger mushroom doesn't look as good, but the smaller mushroom looks really good towards its background. So that is something I have to look for or look to in the future. Remember to work a little bit more with the contrast, and then hopefully the other sharding software will do a better job. Or if I'm needing to kind of shrink the images in Photoshop already to be able to do it. We'll see. We'll see. It might be better to use Photoshop to kind of condense the image and then put it in a sharding software, because Photoshop is kind of, that is one of their main jobs, is to be able to take your photo, in this case my drawing that I photographed, and then put it into Photoshop and to shrink it and colors and stuff. It's all about those. So yeah, we'll see. But right now I'm going to head to bed.